Welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. I just made an entire video on Moonbeam and Moonriver, and it's this video here. It's just, my bloody camera, not my eyes, but the camera, it just froze on me and messed up my whole video. But I don't care, because you can still hear what I'm saying, and I'm still getting my point across. So you're just going to see some crazy, messed up video, one you've not seen on this channel for a while. I hope you enjoy it, you best believe. Check it out. Those two coins you just see in my thumbnail, I've been buying them like crazy, especially at the depths of this bear market. Why? Because I seriously believe that I'm holding onto a 100x gem that's going to give me 100 times my money back. What would 100x do for you? That's like turning £1,000 into £100,000. For those people that got serious money, you know, 10 grand turns to £1 million. So this is what I am talking about. If it sounded interesting, get it out. Interesting. Drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I want to break down Moonbeam and Moonriver some more, show you some updates as to what's been going on, and just share my, thoughts on these coins, because they are seriously just so cheap. Right now, they're so damn cheap. Great buys in my eyes. And for example, like Moonbeam, anything under like £2 to £3, maybe even under £5 is a phenomenal buy, because I seriously see this going into, £50 a piece, £60 a piece. So buying this at like £4 or £5 I would probably still buy at £4 or £5. I think £5 would be the max that I stop buying Moonbeam, because by then I'd want to hope that I've accumulated enough that I can sit back and let it skyrocket to the moon. And same goes for Moonriver. And I also want to talk about like the psychology of crypto, meaning cycles, how they work, because a lot of people, they see these market bottoms and don't realize when the bottom's actually in. And again, I can't confirm to you if we are, if we're not. I mean, I've got Bitcoin over here, been discussing this chart. I'm just totally off topic, I know. If it sounded interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. Did I say that? I need to let you know this ain't not financial advice. You go do your further research before you invest your money. Got to put that in there, This was the chart of Bitcoin, just discussing how the last bottom of 2014-2015's bottom looked, and how this looks eerily similar. You can see, right? It's almost like a little fractal pattern, how it's similarly following the last cycle. I know what I mean. So, trying to catch these bottoms, trying to find these bottoms, try not to time the bottom, because you cannot time the bottom with these cryptos. You just got to look and say, okay, look, if this is a bottom, how much did these coins drop? What does it show it here? How much these ones drop? What's going on here? Make me go on this. How much did they drop? Let me just go over to, it usually shows, let me come down a bit more. Hold on, getting that. Why I say, £5 a piece is such a great buy, because you're not paying £26 for one coin. You're right now, 44 pence a piece, you best believe. It's down 98%. Yeah, I had to check this, make sure you're 98% down from all-time highs. Now, let's just discuss the psychology of Bitcoin. This right here, I've shown you this before. Wall Street cheat sheet, they use this a lot when they're trying to decide if they should buy, if they should sell. Are we at the top of the market? Are we at the bottom of the market? And once you understand where you are, you then know where you should be buying your crypto. Times to be stacking up your coins. And like I said to you, I am absolutely stacking up these coins like a boss, Moonbeam and Moonriver, because I know where they're going. And I'm going to explain my details as well. And if you're a patron of mine, you saw these alerts. I've been giving you alerts over the last few months anyway about Moonbeam and Moonriver. So you've seen these buy alerts, and you know that I'm constantly stacking up, reaching my goals. And you guys have seen in the post what my goals are on this. But what I want to get at is this, is that now for me is where I'm happy to be, just buying, stacking up, because you can't time the bottom. And I don't want you, if you're watching my channel, to be one of those people. I'll just wait for another dip. What if that dip never comes? Because I'll be sitting in KFC sometimes waiting for my barbecue dip and it just doesn't come. And I go to the till, they try to charge me 10 pence. What are you charging me 10p for? I've already paid for my food. Give me some free dip. Just saying, I know it's different kind of dip, but this is still a dip. You could be waiting, you might not get the dip. So, and then you have to pay higher prices. What I'm getting at is, This just shows the fine example of how cycles work. They go in cycles. They're down, and then they come rising up, and they go down, and then they come rising up again. It's a constant loop. And once you understand the constant loop and where you are in the loop, then you'll understand how to make serious money in crypto. So when I look back at Moonbeam, I see the all times. You see, where it started off. It's not showing like 26, whatever it is. We're down right now. So this is going to go in a loop. At some point, it's going to go up. Same with Moonriver. At some point, these are going to go back up again. This is the all, right? So, look, you can see the launch down here. Straight up here, and then came down. Now we're in this loop that's going to continue in the next cycle, and it will go back up again. It will go to all-time highs. It may very well pass all-time highs. So you want to have a good strategy on when you're going to sell these things. And, if you don't want to miss that, become a patron. They know exactly when I'm going to be selling this crypto, even when I'm buying this crypto. So get in on these buys so you don't miss out, and, set yourself up for the long term so you have insane generational wealth. That's what this is about. So your kids and your kids' kids can live a great life. They're millionaires because grandma and granddad, hooked us up. We just hook you up. Yeah, you come into this world hooked up. Can't help it. So grab a tier. Entirely up to you which one you want to go for. I always recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. This is the time to seriously get in. I know you can feel it as well. Something's boiling. Something's heating up. And something's going on in this crypto space where I really feel like we're going to see some big moves to the upside. If I'm wrong, fine. If it falls, I don't care. I'm a stock up. I'm just going to keep stocking up. But if it goes up, all I can say is I told you so, because now's the time to be accumulating. So look at this, right? I looked over at Moonbeam, just trying to look at some of the recent updated posts and stuff. This says August 10th, but then you got this one down here 18 hours ago. And I really want you to understand these connected contracts. This is the next era of where the crypto space is going. And I'll explain why this is so powerful, these connected contracts. Because I've been telling you guys, I'm buying Moonbeam because it does this parachain, this multi-chain stuff where you can build one app and it works across all apps and stuff. And this is partly to do with the connected contracts. And this is why I've been so bullish on it, because think about this. When you look online and you buy things online, we buy them because it's going to help us, essentially, unless you're getting gifts for your kids and stuff. But a lot get it out. I was going to say a lot of the time, and I had some bloody rice in my mouth because I had some rice. A lot of the time, I'm keeping it in raw fresh. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So a lot of the time, we buy things because we think it's going to help us in our life. And that's the secret to success. The reason people are billionaires and millionaires because they work out a solution that helps other people in their lives. This right here, I'm going to break it down so you seriously understand how this is so powerful. It's bringing a seriously powerful use case to be able to connect these smart contracts and to do everything all on one chain. It could very well kill a few things. Problems that we've been having, serious problems that we've been having in crypto. Let me just break it down. Now I'm here. So connected contracts are a dramatic shift forward in the way dApps work, decentralized apps, right? Or how they're built. With this approach, smart contracts can connect to many chains at once, removing constraints and solo chain development and improving user experience. That's like foundation. Look at this. So 18 hours ago, the future of smart contract interoperability is expanding on Moonbeam through connected contracts. That enables data and liquidity to seamlessly cross between chains. Do you know how powerful that is? Sometimes when you want to send, quick example, Ethereum from one place or let's say you've got some BUSD or USDT, Tether or USDC on the Ethereum chain, and then you want to pull it on the Binance smart chain so you can go and buy a token, or vice versa. You have to bridge it. And we know, get up close and personal with you, because how many times we've been seeing in the bloody news about these bridge hacks. Keep hacking the damn bridge. Yeah, you messed up bloody, Harmony. Make me sell my Harmony because it's bloody bridge hack. Flipping 100 million gone. What I'm saying is that there's been a lot of bridge hacks, and I will get up close and personal with you. This is solving that solution, because now in the future with Moonbeam and Moonriver, you will not have to worry about these bridges. This could very well kill the bridge problem, because if you can seamlessly send data and liquidity, the liquidity cross between chains without this bridge now, but you're using it with, connected contracts, this could very well change the way people do things in this space. So, it's a powerful thing. Just that alone is a strong enough use case to make Moonbeam and Moonriver 100x in gains. You best believe. Don't get that twisted. I'm going to come back to this now so I can show you what I'm talking about. Hype for that. I haven't read the full thing. You can go through and read it. Just click on this tab here. What else they got here? It says... it says Axelicor. I don't know. That's a network, and maybe another a crypto is used for this blog post example. DApp. However, the design ideas presented will be useful even if you are using another general message passing protocol. So I guess they've got some sort of blueprint or something. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I'm just reading these posts with you. Learn more about connected contracts on Moonbeam in the next week's Moonbeam event. Okay, unlocking interoperability and connected contracts. This is true interoperability. What does interoperability mean? Some people might not know. It's allowing these things to speak to each other. And to do things with each other. Like I said to you, when most people build an app, they either build it on the Ethereum chain, and then they got to redo the whole build again, the whole coding and everything on the Binance Smart Chain. And if they decide they want it on Avalanche, they got or Polygon, they got to go over to there, redo the coding all again. But they're not connected. There's no way all three of these blockchains they're connected. This is sort of like in the middle, helping them all connect. So, there's a serious use case for this, guys. This is why I'm buying it, and this is why you're seeing it slowly start to pump again. What's it up today? 17% up today, like a boss. I'm just saying, if it falls, fine. 7% up today for Moonriver. So this is why I'm stacking these. And I will also, again, break down this inflation rate, because people go, the max supply, it goes up 5% every year. I want to make you realize, in 10 years from now, this ain't going up to hundreds and hundreds of billions and trillions. I'm going to show you in a minute. Actually, I'll do it now. You know what? I'll do it now. Every year, Moonbeam has an inflation rate of 5%, which means the tokens are going to increase every single year by 5%. So how do you do this? So if you take the supply, times it by 5%, should be about 50,000 tokens. 51,000 tokens. No, 51 million tokens, sorry, is going to be minted every single year. So if you times this, so if that's over 1 year, what's over 10 years? 10 years from now. I believe Moonbeam's going to absolutely blow 10 years from now. 10 years from now. Come on. Look, 519 million tokens will be minted, which means if within 10 years, Moonbeam hasn't figured a way to burn tokens, which they have actually, because they're already burning tokens through transactions. But if they, and who knows, maybe in 10 years they might do some big burns. We don't know, right? But let's go on the basis they don't do no burns. I know they have got burns going through the transactions and stuff. But let's just say they had none. The supply would be 1.5 billion, because it's gone up by 500 million over 10 years. 1.5 billion. Now, I've shown you tokens that have 10 billion go to £5, 10 billion go to X amount of we've seen XRP with 100 billion, and I'm just talking supply. They're important. If supply didn't matter, they would not show it on here. Supply matters. We've seen a token like XRP go to £3 with 100 billion in supply. So if you took 10% of 100 billion, that's 10 billion. So if 100 billion can go to £3, a coin like 10 billion should be able to go to 30 quid. So a coin like 3 billion should very well be able to go into the hundreds of pounds, 300 quid, because you're shrinking the supply by 10 times the amount 10% every single time. You're making it more and more scarce, more harder to get hold of, more harder for people to receive. And that's what this is about. So when I tell you 1.5 billion, that's half of 3 billion. It is so damn more scarce than XRP. And that's why I use XRP as a fine example for scarcity, supply, because and price, because then you can work out what kind of prices they will go to. This could very well go to a good few £100 in the future. It's not even a joke, should it perform well. But I don't need that. I'm going to sit back for the 100x, and I'm staking this like a boss. I'm staking Moonbeam and Moonriver like a boss. Look, you know, guys, if you want to see more on this, you know, check my videos. I got loads on this. I'm not going to dive too deep into it. You know, future multi-chain, it's a layer 1 protocol. And I also want to talk about EVMs as well, because then it makes me think about Cardano. And it's a bit off topic, but this is a fine example. Cardano, I like Cardano. I made great money off Cardano. You know, if you was back in 2017, 2018, all that stuff, we all made good money on Cardano. Do you think that if Cardano was an EVM, just like Moonbeam, do you think that it would have done better? What is an EVM? It's an Ethereum. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. I don't want to sneeze because I sneeze too loud. Hold on. Trying to hold it in. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's not coming. Ethereum is EVM is an Ethereum. I can feel it. Virtual machine. I'm trying not to sneeze. And we get a lot of these EVMs, like Avalanche is an EVM, Polygon is an EVM. How do you know what is an EVM? Well, every single blockchain that you use that you can use with MetaMask is an EVM. It's an Ethereum virtual machine. It allows you to connect it with MetaMask, go on, do all the dApps and stuff, and it's very easy, very simple, user-friendly, and everybody's just used to this and can do stuff with it. So this is what I say to you about EVMs. Would it have been better if Cardano was an EVM? Maybe the EVMs are the way is what's really going to be the biggest, hottest things in the coming future. For example, you know, if it's not on MetaMask, we don't want to touch it kind of thing because it's just too complicated. Just saying, will we see a world like that where it's just like, you know what, if it's not an EVM, if it's not a MetaMask, I don't want to use it because, you know, with MetaMask it's simple, I understand it, I don't know, time will tell. Don't get twisted, Cardano is a fantastic project and it can do well. I was just saying, like, do you think that would it have done better if it was an EVM? Well, this one here has huge potential because of what it's trying to solve, and I think this is going to be the next, you know, a big thing that happens in this space, and it's, you know, using the Polkadot. Is it substrate? I can't remember how they pronounce it. But yeah, it's like, you know, EVM implemented. It's got big potential, this layer 1, and I just don't want you to underestimate, because if it solves that one problem of you know, this whole bridging stuff, the crap that we've been seeing with bridges, and now it allows us to seamlessly send liquidity without this whole bridging crap across chains. This alone is enough to make this price absolutely explode. What happens if I click on this? I want to see what it says. Design a multi-chain awareness, aware dApps for connected contracts. Let's just see what else it says down here. It's got a little design here, diagram of how things work and stuff. Let me just come down a bit more. Multi-chain design strategy. And they're talking about MetaMask. Some more little like design diagrams and stuff. I just want to see if something really stands out at the forefront. You can try out a simple front end to show off plausible implementation. Okay, I'm guessing that's mainly for developers. Switching chains. The ability to switch between chains is arguably the most important feature in a multi-chain dApp. Most front-end libraries that allow you to connect with a wallet will allow you to do this in one way or another. So like when you use MetaMask, you just tap a button and then you can change the chain. I'm not going to go too deep into that. It's just all about coding and stuff. I was just hoping to have seen something more that was make you go, oh yeah, this is cool, yeah, that. But it doesn't say, maybe there is. Maybe I'm just not taking the time to read it. It's talking a lot about coding, so I'll come off that. You know, I don't want to sit and act like I know it all when I don't. You know, some things I've got to learn as well. So let's have a quick look at Moonriver. And then we're going to talk about what kind of what prices they'll be sitting on when it does its 100x and stuff. So the big unlock around May 15th. What was this for? Oh, that was for, hold on, let me just read it. Kusama. 1 million KSM tokens from the first batch. Okay, so we're not talking about KSM. That was back in April, October the 13th. Building cross-chain connected applications. So hold on, there's a thing here that you can play. I'm not going to play it. You can play it if you want. Come on over to the Moonriver Telegram, then you can play this. It was like is it like an AMA or just discussing what's going on and how it's going to work. This was October the 12th. The interim, is that right? Interim? Yeah. Treasuring program proposal was now up for vote. I think I said this in the last video. Originally posted, Matt says this proposal describes a new process on for how Moonriver and Moonbeam treasury is spent. Okay, cool. So, really giving that governance and stuff. I want to find out real quick before I go. Moonbeam burn. How much does Moonbeam burn? Moonbeam burning mechanism. How do I spell my mechanism? Here we go. My writing. Mechanism. I don't even know if I spelled that right. It's an A inside. Why didn't you tell me? Anyway, I found it. It's fine. Will there be burning mechanism for? Let's have a look. Moonbeam ecosystem. Let me just see. So down here it says Moonbeam ecosystem technologies. I just want to, because I know they are burning, so it will never ever really go to where I'm saying, because if it's burning. Let me just have a little look down here. I saw it. Glimmer token. Where's that burning part? Tokenomics, inflation, 1% goes to... So somewhere here it should talk about burning. Burning. So 5% every over year inflation rate. 5% inflation. Yeah, 1.5 goes to financial power chain bond reserves. 2. I was just explaining what that does. Show me the burn. The remaining 20%. Glimmer tokens go to the treasury. And show me the burn. I saw something about burning. Show me the burn. Let me just come down a bit more. That's Kusama. Hold on. I've missed it. There's got to be something here that talks about the burning. 1 second. I'm just going to sit here with you like this, just looking. Because, when I click back, right, the first thing you see here, just under here, look, it says first 80% of the Glimmer tokens received in commission are burned. 80% of the... Okay, maybe that's like at launch. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it more. But I do believe they have some sort of burning mechanism where you can burn, where they can be burned. The 80% of this is burned each transaction. Oh, hold on. Approximately 1.4 cents. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it more. I don't want to bore you here with all these posts, me trying to find it. But these have a huge potential. If this was the 100x from the price that we see today, 44 pence, the market cap would be about 18 billion. It is very doable. I promise you it is. We've seen other coins pump to 100 billion, 80 billion. I'm calling 18 billion for this. And it will be sitting really high, up in the top 15 tokens maybe. Moonbeam, the next big layer one. We've seen Polygon, it's been great. I showed you Matic back in the day, and now I'm showing you Moonbeam, great, cheap price. 18.8 billion market cap is where it will be sitting in the next cycle, when we really see the rise. So buying that is a great buy because, 100x on this, look, time, hold on. Let me grab the price right here, times 10. Oh, okay, yes, fine. £4 is a 10x. £44 and about 90 pence is a 100x because, just shimming that decimal forward times 10. So, times 10 times 144 quid. You can see where it be look like. So, yeah, that's Moonbeam. Let's have a look at Moonriver. If it was to 100x, look at the price. Times 10, it'd be about £96. You can see that 9 and 6. Times 100, it'd just be under £1,000 for one coin. £969. I can see it going there. And this one, more so Moonriver. They're both great projects, but this is a steal of a price. Look at this. 53 million market cap. Times it by 100, it doesn't need to go to 18 billion. You're looking at about 5.3 billion market cap for Moonriver. So Moonriver is an important one as well because this is like the sister parachain. This one helps, this is where all the testing is done and everything way before they launch the contracts onto the Moonbeam website, which is why Moonriver plays an important role. Similar to how Litecoin was from Bitcoin. I'm sure they used to do a lot of testing on Litecoin back in, 2015, 24, or just from when it began. I remember reading up on it back then, talking about how Litecoin was the one that's helping all the new smart, all the new codes and upgrades and stuff before it went onto the Bitcoin. And a lot of chains usually do this. You got Polkadot, and then you got, is it Kusama? I think Kusama is the sister chain for Polkadot, the test chain. I think that's what it is. If I'm wrong, drop the comments, let me know. But that's why I think KSM blew up, because it was like the alternative to Polkadot, where you could have the testing in the building, I think. And then when it went live, they put the contracts over to Polkadot. I'll have to look into that to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it was something like that. So, these two are powerful. Let's have a look at what the market... I've done that. Market cap would be 5.3 billion. This would be about under 1,000. But more so this one because of the supply. I believe they have a max supply of 10 billion? 10 million! so damn scarce. Look at this. Let's have a look here. Supply. Where's the max supply? Show me the max supply. Does it say it here? What's this? Transactions. Their chain is similar but a little bit different. They do have let me just go back. It usually shows the max supply. It says that's not showing it here, but that says 10 million. But it is a max supply of 10 million. Let me just go back onto the Explorers, see if it shows it on this. Hold on, I'm getting there. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. Here we go. Nope. Staked. Where's the max supply? Circulating. It usually shows the max supply. Am I just going blind? Am I not seeing it? It should be here somewhere. This is why I like using CoinGecko, because I feel like CoinGecko just tells me as it is. You know, just come over here, MOVR, and it just says it all. You know, it tells you black and white. This is what it is. That's what you're getting. That's what it is. So look, according to CoinGecko, look, 10 million is the max supply that you're gonna get. You'll never get more than 10. It's scarce. And just before I go, right, these two coins, they remind me of Quant. What do I mean? Well, I remember back in 2018 seeing Quant. And I remember seeing this about 80 pence a piece. And like a fool, I just ignored it. You know, if I bought 80 pence a piece, 80 pence, 80 pence times 10 is 8 quid, times 100 is 80 quid, 8, 16, 24, 32. This, that would have been like a 500x on my money. My God, and I just left it. Just looked at it and just ignored it. Right back here, guys, look, right back here. Let me just do the charts. I was looking at it right back here, you know, further back in October, you know, right back here, about 80 pence. And why am I saying this? Because when I look at this chart has flatline and flying, 80 pence a piece. I don't want to be that guy that sees Moonbeam 40 pence a piece, and then this thing just skyrockets right back to its all-time highs of £26 and then beyond. So I'm just gonna keep it real. This is not financial advice, but right now you can stack up on this and get some crazy amounts of, you know, of these tokens. Like, what does £1,000 give you? I say average person, you get 2,200 tokens for £1,000. If this goes back to 26 quid, and then you decide to try and buy 2,200 tokens, how much do you have to spend? 2,233 tokens, times that by £26 a piece, you know, $30. You got you got to spend 58 grand. That's a lot. So I'm not saying anymore. I'm just gonna leave it here. I think I've done a bit more talk now on Moonbeam and Moonriver in this video. I think it was needed. I'm gonna leave it here. If you liked it, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. Shout out to all the new subscribers coming in. Click my subscribe if you're new. Because, you know, I want to get to my 100k. I'm going to put my hat on. I told you my party hat's going to be sideways. I'm going to put some black swag on it. And just like, yeah, I don't know if I can play some music, but I'm going to try and do something. Yeah, because we're going to be chilling. Me, you, yeah, we're just going to be chilling. We're going to talk to you and be live. Yeah, it'd be nice, you know. So, yeah, thank you for that. Click the subscribe. Become a subscriber. It'd be nice to have you here. And I'm just going to keep sharing great, helpful videos. So, thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.